자, 세상의 책들도 잠깐 좀 읽겠습니다. Pause. Harnessing the life-changing power of giving yourself a break. Goal. No set goal other than to figure out next steps. "100 Ways to Create the Wealth." You may have personnel failures, partnering failures, some product failures, or some expansion you tried that failed. Learn from them. Make failure available to you as your teacher. Failure is the greatest teacher there is. You don't seek it, you don't want it. You are operating as if you are trying not to have it, but once it arrives, welcome it. Attitudes 101. What every leader needs to know. Can an attitude be changed? The key to having a good attitude is the willingness to change. Digital marketing. Determine the best market and fit for your brand. Your ad would not be triggered by those search queries because the words loan and service do not appear in the same order as they do in the campaign. Shutdown. How COVID shook the world's economy. The parliament installed a former World Bank technocrat as the interim president until new election could be held in 2021. Meditation to heal your life. I pay attention to the good in life. Eat their lunch, winning customers away from your competition. The kind of dissatisfaction that causes companies to change partners bubble up to management, and from there it sometimes make it up to executive leadership. How to be brilliant at public speaking, any audience, any situation. Enjoy yourself. Freshness is all about creating an engaging experience for your audience. So have fun when you are thinking of new ideas. Take yourself to a new environment to gain inspiration. 50 successful Harvard application essay. What worked for them can help you get into the college of your choice. Finding some common thread, linking those literally jewels together was impossible, though I can say I didn't try. Positive thinking. Transform your outlook and face the future with confidence and optimism. What else can you do that you enjoy? Tools of Titans. The tactics, routines, and habits of billionaires, icons, and world-class performers. My mind started to understand how things have affected me, how things are affecting the world, and potentially the next step for me to take in my journey. The 6 most important decisions you'll ever make. They have less self-respect, having given up their sexual intimacy to someone they didn't care deeply about. Question 12. Answer false. About half of teens who had sex wished they would have waited. Bipolar disorder for dummies. And if You are feeling high. You spend loads of money, have tons of sex, and find any way possible to keep the good times rolling. Knowledge and power, the information theory of capitalism and how it is revolutionizing our world. Moreover, because only acquiring companies can legally learn all the intimate inside details about companies, their purchasing, mergers, and acquisition become the decisive moments of value recognition. The Book of Why, the new science of cause and effect. These are all counterfactual notions that AI researchers had to mechanize before they had the slightest chance of achieving what they call strong AI, human-like intelligence. If you can't scrounge up a contact or any other in, try the following general kind of red hat to spice up matches between your qualification and the employer's requirements. Restful sleep, the complete mind-body program for overcoming insomnia. For no apparent reason, their hearts were pounding, their mouths were dry, and they had such a sensation of fear that it was difficult for them to fall back asleep for the rest of the night. Your best year yet. 10 questions for making the next 12 months your most successful year, successful ever. It is goal specific and measurable. Research the meanings of any terms you can't define. The language of business. Like all areas, business use its own special vocabulary. Lend me your ears, great speeches in history. The competition is too tough and the stakes are too high. Toward positive youth development, transforming schools and community programs. Today, an estimated 500,000 students cross school district lines each day through inter-district public school choice programs. On the High Line, exploring America's most original urban park. They know traffic and excitement, thick fogs and blinding storms, the deep-throated adios of departing liners, and the tremendous thrill of screaming fire engine, but through it all they move Shirley and Sidindi, carrying out the law of the city council and giving opportunity for their gallant riders to amuse the passerby with the amazing variation of the routine waving of the red lanterns. Getting things done, the art of stress-free productivity. The digital world offers additional opportunities and challenges around to keep us, what to keep versus what to throw away decision. Who's pulling your strings? Are you in a manipulative relationship? Ideally, this insight and information have already helped you to steer clear of certain people before they ensnare you in a manipulative trap. Have Papa won you here a delicious, insightful page turner. The next day, Cindy barely greets me before she turns and screams into the dark foyer behind the hall. Foyer. Humanity's countdown to artificial intelligence and the new pursuit of global power. Finally, though, we can never forget that different countries and cultures have very different biases, norms, and purpose that they consider fair and appropriate. Keep it simple. Unclutter your mind to uncomplicate your life. Remember who you are. The value of focus and clarity is as true for a family as it is for a business. The room where it happened. We looked at China's election-related efforts as a part of one of the broadest influence operations ever taken, far broader than what Democrats and the media obsessed over in 2016. Surviving the storm. Measure money manager performance against appropriate benchmark. Your money manager should be compared to market index, but blend them proportionately to match the composition of your portfolio. Children's Illustrated Encyclopedia. As a young soldier and newspaper reporter in India and Africa, Churchill had many adventures. Are you ready to succeed? Unconventional strategies for achieving personal mastery in business and life. Keep play acting. Sooner or later, like the amateur actor mentioned earlier, you will begin to sink into your role. And that is when your life begins to take off. Try it. The achievement habit. Stop wishing, start doing, and take command of your life. There are no good seat, bad seat, or preconceived notion about the types of people who sit in front. Brown nosers, or back, class clown, and slackers. Brown noser. Don't sweat the small stuff in love. And I'd say that although we have a long way to go, we respond with love far more open than ever before. Eat that frog. 21 great ways to stop procrastinating and get more done in less time. Take action. Resolve today to select the most important task or project that you could complete and then launch into it immediately. Quiet power. The secret strengths of introverts. I was a little annoyed, and I told him a few times I wish he did more. But then I realized it's not about doing more and saying more. The sweet spot. How to accomplish more by doing less. Why does mastery require so much effort? Mine. How the hidden rules of ownership control our lives. In simple terms, a trust separates legal ownership from practical benefit. The good divorce. How to walk away financially sound and emotionally happy. A survival guide from one of the world's most famous matrimonial lawyers. In the end, I called the lawyers into my chamber and told them that I had made a decision after reading all the papers. What matters now? How to win in a world of relentless change, ferocious competition, and unstoppable innovation. In other companies, the leader is often expected to be the most knowledgeable person on the team, the voice of the company, all wise and all knowing. 50 high impact speeches and remarks, proven words you can adapt for any business occasion. We are making progress. Not long ago, I'll bet that some male executive representing the firm could have spoken alone on this platform about the subject, women, a business imperative, and no one would have raised an eyebrow or a doze or thought it a little strange to have a man talking about that alone. How to talk to anyone. 92 little tricks for big success in relationship. How to banter like the big shot do. Big winners tell it like it is banter. Life strategies for teens. The I am in love lens. This is somewhat similar to the peer lens, but it's worse. Release your brilliance. So I'd take a step back, look for another path, and try again. I chose to take action, to keep moving forward. The 80-20 principle, the secret to achieving more with less. Do the things that you like doing. Make them your job. Make your job them. Nearly everyone who has become rich has had the added bonus of becoming rich doing things they enjoy. This might be taken as yet another example of the universe's 80-20 perversity. prosper. Create a life you really want. All this will happen when you move quickly and efficiently toward your goals. What is your what? Discover the one amazing thing you were born to do. I want you to be just as brutally honest, because actively seeking and accepting the truth is critical if you are going to find your what. You might be hesitant about admitting that you love to do something because you feel others won't approve. But if it's moral and legal, then why care what others think? Stop trying to impress people you don't really like. Don't sweat the small stuff in love. You'll be left with that helpless and dependent. It's a faltered feeling. Black box thinking. While most people never learn from their mistake, but some do. It had no windows and no heating. The demographic clip. How to survive and prosper during the Great Depression of 2014 to 2019. Focus on short-term investment that increase high contribution margin sales or cut short-term cost. The demographic clip.